Oh, man. I'm telling you, every day is something new, right, y'all? Every day is something new, y'all. Every day. Man, free little Durk, man. Let's start there. Free little Durk. Because we got some breaking news, bad news. I mean, it can't get no worse than this, to be honest, what's going on with little Durk right now. Hold on, I know people like, yo, what's going on, Smoke? Let me know what's going on, champ. Yeah, I'm about to let y'all know what's going on. All right, this is some nasty work once again. You gotta work, yo. When you doing stuff like this, man, you know, a legend. Everything I speak on is a legend. When you doing little murder for hires and all this, and yo, you gotta be careful on the moves that y'all make and be careful on the people who y'all send them missions to go do. Because now in a legend, we got OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin. Oh yeah, remember about a year ago to the end of I think about December around at the end of last year, whatever. There was already circulating. There was rumors that OT and Vonnie wanted protected custody. I mean, he wanted protected custody, whatever, whatever. If he end up flipping, y'all remember all that rumor? We gonna get to that too. Just to remind y'all. Well, then there about what 9, 8 months later, whatever, starting today, a member from the OTF Nut, pause, a real member, a member that been there for a long time. We gonna get to him. He posted on his story a picture of them. You see OTF Vonnie standing right by them niggas. You know, they not me, him, Durk, all on whatever. And he put a big ass rat emoji on OTF Vonnie face. That part. Now the shit is circling all on the internet because they saying OTF Vonnie end up might flip it. And if that happened, y'all, let me put this clearly. If that happened, man, little Durk, and he in the hot seat, man. It ain't looking too good because now you got one of the alleged shooters that's gonna end up flipping on you. Nasty work, yo. Oh, we gotta talk about this, y'all. This some yo. I'm telling y'all, it's getting nastier by the day out here, man. This hip hop shit is. I'm telling you, these niggas get to hip hop, they want to be the super thugs and all this. Man, y'all get up there, lay cool, stay low. The whole goal was to get out the goddamn hood. That part. What are we doing out here, man? Y'all gotta smarten up, champs. Let's get this show started, man, because this is some nasty work. And we gotta talk about OTF Vonnie, man. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back in the building. Smash that thumbs up. Ain't gonna hurt your feeling. Ain't gonna cost you. Share the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what you're waiting on. We're gonna hold up. We're gonna look around for a little bit. What you waiting on? Smash that subscribe button. Make sure you keep that notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping my video. Shout out to everybody that got the membership team, Smoke Gang. Shout out to everybody that's supporting the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate by the thank button on the video. You can also donate by the Cash App down there, as you see. Follow me on all platforms, also TikTok, Instagram, Twitter X. Make sure go run that up, man. Go follow me on TikTok, go follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Twitter X. Do me that favor. But let's get, I mean, this copyright out the way because we got to get this show started. Y'all might as well sit back, buckle up, light one up, free little Durk because it ain't looking too good, champs. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here, absolutely for educational or entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel, on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here, absolutely for educational or entertainment purpose. The clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. So if y'all don't know what's going on, this was going on. Let me put y'all in tune, man, so y'all can know what's going on here. Little Durk's sister-in-law calls OTF Vonnie a rat and a stool pigeon. OTF nut. OTF nuts. That sound crazy. OTF nut. Pause. I mean, that sounded crazy. OTF nut. Pause. In his IG story, like I told y'all, OTF nut. OTF nut is the big dude right there with the blue shirt. That's him right there. So y'all can get a clear picture of what's going on. That's OTF Nut right there. That's I guess he look like the older nigga, whatever. Big fella right there with the blue shirt, and that's OTF Vonnie standing right next to him with that R whatever A hoodie on, black hoodie. He basically saying this nigga's a whole rat. Then you got, you know what I mean, the sister-in-law. Nobody know what the sister-in-law is. That's D thing. May him rest in peace, little Durk brother, baby mom. Her right here. So she tuned all in the story and called him a rat also. Peep game. Now, if y'all look down there in that bottom where it say fat, she posted on his on IG story saying that You know, rat ninja. I mean, rat ass ninja. I mean, rat ass ninja. Rat ass nigga, basically. That's fat. That's D thing, baby mom. That's little Durk sister-in-law. Whatever. You see what's going on here. This is nasty work. So she confirmed that shit too, calling him a rat. So all this got to be confirmed, y'all. This ain't no making up shit. Cause I remember last year when that shit hit the internet, they was like, yo, OTF Vonnie want to protect the custody, this and that. They talking about he gonna flip. They went from OTF on who was it, Jan, whatever, the first nigga, the bald head nigga. This how long this shit been so far. Now they saying OTF Vonnie is the real rat. I guess they got a other few other niggas also. I don't know. We gotta find out to be continue on that note. But obviously OTF Nut post that on his on Instagram story and called this nigga full rat. Something going on out here. They're not gonna just post this for no reason. And this was an OTF member that's home. They're not gonna post this for no reason, champs. This to put it out there. I'm sorry for the people like, smoke. Them niggas standing 10 toes down. Nah, they ain't standing 10 toes down, champ. He put the whole rat emoji on OTF Vonnie and called him a rat. That's his story right there. Y'all can zoom in and look at his goddamn IG and y'all can go check it out. It's probably gone by now, but y'all go check it out though. This is OTF Nut that posts this about OTF Vonnie. Now we're gonna go back a little bit. And we're gonna go through some clips now. Because if this is possibly true, it's lights out for little Durk. I'm just sorry to say, y'all. How you gonna beat that? How do you like? He supposed to be one of the alleged shooters. He's one of the two. He's supposed to be one of the alleged shooters that dumped out on Quando and them at the gas station. And you flip? What? Man, I sit back and wait. How the hell Lil Durk gonna beat that, man? Y'all tell me. And don't get it twisted. Lil Durk got some good ass lawyers now. He got some good lawyers. But how you gonna beat that though? Now they dropped the death penalty for Little Durk. Let's get to that news clip. 'Cause remember, this is about the last news clip that when they then I mean that he and then we're gonna get to the last court date. Last court date, I think was July 20th or some shit. Remember, he tried to get a bond, they denied that shit. So we're gonna go back little by little. We're gonna go back to a few on videos. You know how I do. I go through all these clips so I can put some marinade in it. Let this marinate in y'all brain because this shit ain't looking good for my boy Lil Durk, man. If you got this bozo ass nigga over here, OTF Vonnie, about to take the stand and flip, and he's the one that met on one of the last shooters, what's that looking like? He gonna be like, yo, Lil Durk put this out there allegedly. Lil Durk told us that he wanted revenge allegedly. He took, come on. And this King Von cousin we talking about, OTF Vonnie. Yeah, they blood cousins. See, man, y'all know that you know that term they always say since we was kids, y'all. Especially in my days. It's like when you gonna do something, man, do that shit by yourself. That part. Or do that allegedly. Now, I don't condone violence. Let's put that out there. We don't condone violence over here. But allegedly, that's a term they used to always tell people. If you're gonna do shit, do shit by yourself or do shit quietly without nobody around you even knowing what's going on. That part. Because at the end of the road, when niggas get jammed up and all this is the consequence and this is the results that you get. Them boys come knocking on that cell. Yeah, we gotta come speak to you, buddy. Start throwing these football numbers, start talking crazy, and you ain't got that money that little Durk got. You can't take the pressure. That's what happened to OTF Vonnie allegedly. But let's get to the news clip when they dropped the death penalty off my boy Little Durk. That was a blessing at least. At least they dropped that goddamn death penalty. Because we all know California, they don't play out there, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video, man. Free Durk, yo, man.
Prosecutors in the Lil Durk murder for hire case say they will not seek the death penalty. The Chicago rap star is charged in connection with an attack that killed the cousin of a rival rapper. Now his lawyers say that prosecutors misled the grand jury by claiming Lil Durk bragged about the attack in a song. They also say the song was recorded 7 months before the killing. They add that Durk has no connection to the modified version that was later posted on YouTube.
So that's good news. That was good news that they dropped the death penalty. He ain't got to worry about that. But see, this is when the shit get tricky. And I'm about to put something in y'all brain. Let this marinate what I'm about to tell y'all in y'all brain. They dropped this shit on him, right? So this what happened. If this shit is actually true, if OTF Vonnie's that, because man, listen, allegedly this shit's got to be true because OTF not going to post that pause on his story, and then you got a little fat over here, the sister-in-law, whatever, D thing, baby mom confirming that shit. Yeah, you rat ass nigga, this and that, and yeah, this shit is. You might as well say this shit is official, champs. It's coming out of the camp, man. So what they doing is they went and knocked on OTF Vonnie's cell. Boop. Nigga, open the cell, nigga, we coming in here. Open cell thing, open cell 21, whatever. Nigga, they walking up in. Yo, we gotta talk to you, champ. Bring them back to the room. Listen, they dropped the death penalty on your boss over there, little Durk, right? Yeah, he got that. But we're gonna put it on y'all last shooters over here until one of y'all niggas talk. That part. That's exactly what they did to OTF Vonnie, man. They threatened that nigga with that death penalty. I'm telling y'all, that's how they play out there in California. What make y'all think they had the death penalty on little Durk, the murder for hire, the head honcho, the boss? What make you think they wasn't gonna put on the shooters, their last shooters? I sit back and wait. Y'all thought they were just gonna put on little Durk? Or nah, y'all niggas, y'all bugged out. They put that shit on the shooters too. OTF Vonnie got scared up, man. He's shaking in there, man. He like, man, hell no, y'all ain't going to put me in no death penalty. So now, alleged, he's over here about to take the stand and start talking. This is nasty work because we already heard a rumor last year that we heard that OTF Vonnie supposed to have protected custody, but everybody kind of dusted off their shoulders because Akademiks, which we about to get soon, he confirmed this and nah, it was just a rumor. We ain't really confirmed on it. Shout out to DJ Akademiks. But then several months later, we got this now. So that time when the first rumor hit the air, that shit was true. A lot of people just dusted off because they ain't had no paperwork. They ain't had the, know what I mean? They ain't had no stamp to stamp that. But I guess the paperwork and the discovery must have came back. For OTF Nut to post that on his Instagram story, the goddamn discovery must have came to them niggas, and them niggas dished that shit off to the streets, and this is the results that we got. It ain't looking too good for little Durk, man. I'm just sorry. And I rock on my little homie, man, but it ain't looking too good for him. You got one of the shooters ready to flip on you. Woo, it ain't looking too good. They threatened OTF Vonnie with that death penalty. That's what they threatened the alleged shooters. But let's get to the last court date. Remember July 20th around? I think it was like July 20th around there. It was actually, it was recently, a couple weeks ago. Remember he had another bail hearing. He was trying to bail out, but they denied that shit. Let's get to that to refresh our people's mind, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Man, free Durk, yo, man. This shit is nasty work, bro.
The judge was on the same vibe she was on last time, which is that, wait, they're saying murder for hire. They're saying you put bounties up. They're saying you ordered the shooters. They're saying the shooters shot. I'm saying that's going to be no bond. There's basically no argument you can make to this judge in a murder for hire case to get a bond. The one silver lining for the defense is that the prosecution's case has taken two major hits. One, the prosecution has had to abandon their allegation that he rapped and celebrated about this murder, that he put these lyrics out talking about, oh yeah, I got you, you out here screaming no, no, crying in the street. Prosecution had to back away from that allegation. It was proven false. They need that allegation, and now they're not going to be able to have it. The other allegation they backed away from, which is huge, it shows the weakening of the case. Previously, the prosecution had alleged that Durk paid the bounty for the death through one of his co-defendants, and they named the co-defendant. Now they've backed off that allegation. They're not actually saying that Durk paid the bounty through the co-defendant or anyone else. And the fact that they're not saying that suggests that previously they thought they were going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy, and now they know we're not going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy, and so they took it out. So at the end of the day, there was never a chance of a bond when you saw how the judge kind of ruled after all the argument and what she was saying. But there is a silver lining, which is the case over the last 6 months has really gotten weaker instead of stronger.
That part. Now this is a trick. This is a little twist and trick I'm about to tell y'all. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do me that favor. That was about this month. That was about last month, July, around there, when he went for his last bail hearing and they denied him. The shit looking weak. We all said that, yo, these niggas standing 10 toes down. These niggas ain't snitching. OTF Vonnie, you know what I mean? Whatever. All them niggas, all the niggas that's jammed up, man, free the homie, man, free them. Know what I mean? Because we don't wish death or jail on nobody. But at the end of the day, man, if you get caught up in some situations that, yo, that y'all slipped up, did some bozo shit, man, y'all just got to face the consequence, stay 10 toes down, and just do what y'all got to do. Don't try to bring other people down because of y'all mistake, that part. And I'll sit back and wait on that. But anyway, if Little Durk, they had OTF Vonnie coming out now with big nut paws putting up OTF Vonnie's a snitch all in the story now. Like I said, they must have just got the discovery. They must have just got the discovery. Because at that time, the case was weak. It was weak. They had the little credit card. I mean, the only way this shit was gonna blow up, the case was gonna blow up, whatever, if one of the alleged shooters end up flipping on Little Durk, which happening right now. So what I'm trying to say is they just got that goddamn discovery. Because shout out to the lawyer over here. He reported this shit not so long ago, a couple weeks ago. That part. So you fast forward now, what had just happened now with Big Nut posting OTF Vonnie, he a snitch with a right emoji. They just must have just got this. They must have just got the discovery, and now it's hitting the streets. So now the case is looking interesting. Now the case is strong, whatever you want to call it, because like the lawyer just said, the prosecutor or them said that they had evidence, they got proof that his co-defenders, that he paid one of his co-defenders, and the lawyer said they named the name in there, but then they backtracked on that because discovery's out now. So whoever rat at that time, they try to backtrack and say, oh no, he didn't do that. He didn't do that because they didn't want to put it out there. But see, what happened was when that discovery paper come out, man, if y'all ain't really got a strong bond with the federales, like, yo, don't put my name in there, this and that. I mean, your name gonna be up in that discovery, champ, and then it's gonna get to your co-defenders, and then they're gonna find out that you actually ratting on this case that Lil Durk is facing right now. That's what's going on right now. That's exactly what's going on here. But see, we heard this rumor 8-9 months ago, the end of last year, when DJ Akademiks actually went on his platform and spoke about it. And he said, nah, I can't confirm this because there's no discovery or nothing yet. But DJ Akademiks actually said in this clip I'm about to play, when the discovery come out, oh, Little Durk and them niggas gonna find out if somebody is snitching. Fast forward now, we got OTF Vonnie. This is nasty work for Lil Durk, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Let's get to DJ Akademiks, though.
They did put out something that caused a lot of people to believe that one of Durk's right-hand man, at least currently, which is Vonnie, was snitching. Look at this headline. Lil Durk found out his co-defendant OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin, filed for protective custody when they came to court. Just to be very clear, there is no protective custody that was filed for. This isn't the YSL case. There's not a bunch of snitches that are folding afterwards. The feds come very differently. They already got their snitches. The people who are cooperating with the feds, their cases are either currently sealed or they'll get added added in a superseding indictment later on, or it'll be separately added somewhere else. And at least so far, none of the main guys on Durk's team or OTF squad, none of them are telling. Partly the reason why this order is put in place is to...
Now, y'all seen that. None of them are telling, according to DJ Akademiks. So that's kind of good right there, to be honest, at that time. But now you fast forward later, bingo, we got OTF Vonnie over here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take the stand, man. I ain't getting no death penalty, man. Hell no, man. F them niggas, man. Now we got the OTF Vonnie breaking. Yo, these niggas was facing death penalty, all types of shit. I'm telling y'all right now, allegedly. I guarantee you they threatened OTF Vonnie with that death penalty, all types of crazy ass numbers. You nigga, you ain't gonna never see the day of light, nigga, because you remember them niggas gonna be locked up in California, nigga. If them, when them niggas actually allegedly get charged for this, now I mean, if they could beat this, whatever, but them niggas gonna be locked out there in California, whatever. Might ship around a couple of years later, but man, you facing the death penalty out there, champs. Vonnie, like, he's sitting in that chair, like, nigga, hell no, nigga, I ain't facing this. Man, what y'all niggas wanna know? Yo, bring me some little pot pies, you know, man. Bring me something, man. What y'all niggas wanna know, man? Bring me some In and Out, whatever, nigga. Bring me something, nigga. Exactly what OTF Vonnie started doing that. And we don't even know who the other rats is until the members of the OTF start bombing on these niggas and start exposing these niggas on the internet like OTF Nut just did. He just posted this on OTF Vonnie. This is breaking news right now. But let's continue though, man. DJ Akademiks is right though. At that time in the moment, them niggas was standing 10 toes down. It was, but it was a rumor that OTF Vonnie was gonna rat, and he was trying to look for some type of witness protection program or some shit like that. That shit was about 7, 8 months ago, champs. Let y'all not forget about that right there, because that shit was just not so long ago. Fast forward now, that shit is actually true. Nasty word for my nigga Durk, man. I don't, boy. Let's continue with this though with DJ
Did put
Akademiks.
out something that caused a lot of people to believe that one of Durk's right hand man, at least currently, which is Vonnie, was snitching. Look at this headline. Lil Durk found out that his co-defendant OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin, filed for protective custody when they came to court. Just to be very clear, there is no protective custody that was filed for. This isn't the YSL case. There's not a bunch of snitches that are folding afterwards. The feds come very differently. They already got their snitches. The people who are cooperating with the feds, their cases are either currently sealed or they'll get added added in a superseding indictment later on, or it'll be separately added somewhere else. And at least so far, none of the main guys on Durk's team or OTF squad, none of them are telling. Partly the reason why this order is put in place is to make sure no one could leak anything. Second of all, there is going to be, through discovery, they're going to find out who is telling on them. When you are charged with the crime, there's no secret snitches. They have to let you know, hey, this is how we know this information. All of this is going to come out through discovery.
Fast forward now, look what we got. So y'all know how I do. I like to break shit down in the dominoes for y'all. Like, yo, listen, boom, 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 nigga. This how all this working out. 8 months ago, we heard OTF Vonnie was riding. Everybody dusted off their shoulders. Nah, that shit ain't true. Nah, man, I don't think that shit true. Them niggas standing 10 toes down. Yeah. 9 months, 8 months later, boom, bingo, this shit drop all of a sudden. Niggas got that goddamn discovery, that part. And I sit back and wait on that. I sit back and wait on that. So now the question is, what Little Durk gonna do in this situation? Now he's facing a murder for hire. You got one of the alleged shooters that are gonna take the stand, not probably, obviously he's gonna take the stand and point the fingers at Little Durk. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, yo. I'm gonna tell y'all right now before we continue. If they got a plea deal for my boy, you better get that plea deal. You better take that plea deal, man. Take that plea deal, champ. Take the man. Your lawyers come back, be like, yo, man, this shooter of yours over here, the last shooter, your little friend over here, Vonnie. Oh man, he's letting everything loose, Durk. I don't like. It's gonna be a fight in the trial, man. It's gonna be a fight. This is the lawyer speaking to Durk. It's gonna be a fight in the trial, Durk. It's gonna be a fight. Man, if them niggas don't give me a 80, man, 95%, nigga, the 99% that I can't beat this trial, nigga, or 90, anything in the 90%, nigga, man, listen, if it's 85%, man, I might be scratching my head a little bit. Anything lower at the 85%, nigga, man, what plea deal they giving us, man? What plea deal they giving us? Because I can't take this chance to go to trial and I got that last shooter on the stand going to tell me, yeah, he wanted retaliation for King Von. Yeah, he telling me to this. Yo, remember they had some type of audio wire or some shit like that with OTF Jam? That's another situation that shit just got dust off the shoulder. We don't even know what's going on with OTF Jam. He was the first one when all this shit happened. OTF Jam is ratting. OTF Jam is doing this. OTF Jam at the audio recorder. Y'all remember that shit? Let's not sit back and not act like we don't remember that. That shit was not so long ago. Where the hell is OTF Jam at? And y'all remember OTF Jam said, yeah, I'm just sitting back laughing at y'all because I ain't the one ratting. Y'all remember when OTF Jam allegedly posted that on his Instagram? He's like, yeah, I ain't the one ratting. Y'all gonna find out the truth. Hey, yo, man. Y'all remember that, though? When OTF Jam said, yeah, I ain't the one ratting. Nigga, y'all gonna find out the truth. Watch. 8, 9 months later, look what happened. God damn. So maybe OTF Jam make the rat. Maybe Lord OTF Jam when he post that on his story, talking about I ain't the rat, nigga. That nigga's got me messed up, nigga. Y'all gonna find out. Man, listen, come to find out it was OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin. Who else though? Is OTF Jam one of the second one that's gonna testify to give us, I mean, take the stand? We don't know. We haven't heard from Jam. We don't know where the hell he at, to be honest. Yo, Jan, what the hell you at anyway? Because obviously you did post that in your story saying that nigga's gonna find out, nigga. I wasn't a rat, nigga. Watch, nigga. Yeah, you was rat. Absolutely, you right, nigga. 9, 8 months later, bang, bingo, nigga. We got OTF Vonnie with a whole rat emoji, nigga, and an OTF member posted that on his page. And then who's stamping it is Fat D thing baby mom. Know what I mean? That's little Durk's sister-in-law or whatever. So this shit gotta be true, y'all. It's got to be true. Let's continue. Smash that like button. But yo, OTF Jan called this shit months ago when everybody was saying OTF Jan was the rat. They got audio wire. We still don't even know these niggas got audio wire now. So was it OTF Jan the rat in the beginning, and now OTF Vonnie ratting now off the situation he got caught up in? That's a possibility. Lil Durk, you better take a plea deal, champ. I'm telling you this right now. Let's continue. Smash that like button and share the video. Y'all know the vibes, man.
OTF Vonnie has been confirmed as the snitch in the Lil Durk murder for hire case. Oh my God! I know y'all want to get mad and say, no, he ain't snitching. Yeah, nut, OTF nut. He said Vonnie tell him, put a big old rat emoji over his face on an Instagram story. Damn! When a dead one member, somebody that been there before all these dudes y'all see in the videos, this nigga was there like Duty Low. So this like Duty Low saying Vonnie is a rat. You hear me? Let's think about this. These are some critical pieces of information. The feds are alleging Vonnie was the one that paid for the guns and dispersed the murder calls. So how the feds knew that? How did the feds know this about Vonnie? Then they saying he crossed state lines with one of the blicks on the plane with Schmurk. So how you bring one of the hammers with me? Picture if they got surveillance. Now they done brought together all this data, ran down on Vonnie in his cell, told him, you gonna get the death penalty, and now he flipping on Schmurk. Durk will not be coming home, and it's sad to say he gotta kiss the streets goodbye forever. It's like being a Tupac of your generation and not even getting to see your benefit. All the work Durk put in over these years, man, his last album just went crazy. But that Slide for Vine shit ended everybody's career around him, not just his. Anybody attached to him is old.
What y'all think? You think homie got a point there at the end? That sliding for Vine. Because remember, we're going to get to a couple more clips also. Remember, everybody was in the comment, yo, slide for Vine. You know, all the Durk fans, the Vine fans. That shit put pressure on you. Even though Durk probably didn't pay no mind to them comments because he was so busy at the time, making music, making albums, doing this. You know, Durk was getting to the bag, going to the concerts, doing what he's doing. I'm performing, going on tour, whatever. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If that shit didn't trick, if that didn't get to Lil Durk, yo, slide for Vine, that shit got to OTF Vonnie, that shit got to the other members. Cause them niggas ain't rapping, nigga. Them niggas sitting back like this on the couch, nigga, looking at their phones all day. OTF Book, whatever, Wooka, whatever. Wooka and OTF Jam and all them niggas, whatever. Them niggas ain't rapping, nigga. They sitting on their phones like this. Hey, yo, Durk, man, these niggas talking crazy on here, man. Word up. They talking about slide for Vine, man. We ain't them niggas no more. That's how them niggas doing on the couch. While while Durk over there writing his bars and shit. He like, man, don't pay no mind to that, man. Come on, am I lying? I sit back and wait on that, nigga. Nigga, OTL wooking them niggas. Them niggas was on their couch looking at them comments, nigga. Putting pressure on themselves for no goddamn reason because y'all niggas ain't have to do it that way, champs. Y'all just had, like, So maybe the only way Durk could beat this shit in trial before we continue, he gotta prove that dumb niggas, OTF Vonnie, who's about to flip, them niggas did that shit on their own. I sit back and wait on that. That's where he gotta prove. Man, listen, but everybody gonna say, yo, but he was on a jet with them niggas, they landed in Cali. But see, this the thing. Dirk gotta prove that when he was in that jet with them niggas and landed in Cali, he departed himself to go handle business. And we all know Dirk, if he got an alibi, yo, I had to go here, I had to go to a meeting, I had to go do this, I had to go do, I get what I'm saying? He good. Unless they got some audio or some shit saying, yeah, man, we got to slide on these niggas, man. I mean, unless they got that shit, it's lights out, nigga. Night, it's out of here. Dirk ain't beating that trial. They got some audio of him speaking like that, to be honest. But if they don't got that audio of him talking like that, anything of retaliation, oh, nah. This one your lawyers got to come and they got to play hardball. Pause. Them niggas they got to come there and they got to come in for that money you paying them niggas. Okay, we went to Cali in the same jet, nigga, but y'all niggas went over here. My client, he had business to handle, and we got on documents and we got proof that he had a meeting to go over here, go over there, go over there. So at the time when they was doing that little dumb out at the gas station, when they ran down on Quando and them niggas at the gas station, my client ain't had nothing to do with that. My client he had some business going on. He didn't have a clue, nothing. But if they got any type of goddamn phone text, phone audio, anything, text, hey yo, bro, it's done. Any some stupid shit like that. Man, listen, man. You got to cop a plea. You got to cop out to a plea deal, man. You're gonna have to, man, because they're gonna time the shooting. They're gonna time all that, and they're gonna time the text that they sent to Little Durk. If they did on some shit, yo, bro, it's done. Or some shit. I mean, any little code they sent them, they're gonna time that shit, and then they're gonna ask Little Durk, what the hell that mean? Oh, I don't know. This one, this lawyers they gotta, you know what I mean? They gotta do what they gotta do. They're gonna have to do what they have to do, and that money he paying them, they gotta work for that shit, man. Because they're gonna somehow, some way, they could they got a chance of saying that Dirk they ain't know what the hell happened. Because all them niggas had their own little credit cards and shit like that, OTF credit cards, whatever, in the beginning of this shit. But if they got any type of text timing that situation at the gas station where them niggas ran down on them niggas, and some type of cold hit Dirk on the text. Y'all know what the hell I'm saying. Man, listen, how the heck, man, now you gotta explain that. You can't go to that trial and have too much explaining going on. Y'all get what I'm saying? They say this, boom, Vonnie get on the stand. And if Vonnie get on the stand and they can't explain what the hell he's saying, it's straight up bogus. That shit gonna hurt Dirk in that trial, man. It's gonna hurt him. Dirk ain't never gonna come home, man. He gonna have to cop out to a goddamn plea deal. But I don't think homie gonna do that. I think homie taking this shit all the way, to be honest. That's what it's looking like. Let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, because we ain't done. Y'all already know the vibes. Like when free Durk, man. Y'all already know.
It was this slide for Vine comment that would go viral all over the internet every day, trying to get Durk to retaliate for the murder of King Von. Now they're saying that it's the trolls' fault.
Trolls don't have that kind of power. Trolls are not that powerful, nor do they have influence. People really believe that this guy who has about $30-40 million in the bank have the kind of influence to troll him to make him want to retaliate. So it wasn't about the trolls, homie. It's what's in their heart. They lost his partner, and him and King Von were tight. He wanted some get back.
His brother
OTF
and his
wanted some
manager.
get back. So this ain't got nothing to do with the trolls, homie. They would kill for the trolls. This is a long-lasting beef. They wanted Quando head. Not only they wanted Quando head, they had his girl cousin Price on her head, homie. So nah, this ain't got nothing to do with the trolls. He's not reading that shit. There's too many comments. There's too many people, man. Can't read all this shit. And he got albums to make. He got to look over his shoulder. His house being broken into with his girl. His girl left him. He trying to get his girl back. Man, that had too much shit to deal with to be influenced and impacted by what the trolls are saying.
And that's what his lawyer got to prove. His lawyer got to prove that in court, man. My client had too much shit going on. Looking at the comments and y'all people thinking he slide for his ex-friend that passed away and all this, whatever. They got to prove that shit, man. But like I said, it goes back to the text message, the timing of if these, hopefully they didn't text Durk at the time they allegedly not, know what I mean, when they, know what I mean, knocked off, know what I mean. little pub, whatever. I mean, Quando cousin allegedly they didn't send no type of text to Durk. Hopefully they did. But if they did, man, there's too much. It's too much explaining. His lawyer's gonna have to explain so much. They're gonna have to be like, nah, you're wrong. Nah, this, nah, that, this. And then you got the alleged shooter on the stand. We don't even know what Vonnie gonna say on that stand. That's the crazy shit. We only got information what we got in public. We don't know what the hell Vonnie gonna say on that stand. If it's all this is true, which I think it is. Cause OTF nut not gonna post that. He's a day one nigga. Nigga, he ain't gonna just post that shit on his story if that shit ain't confirmed, bro. Let's get to YSL let's get to little Woody, man. YSL Woody over here. Let's get to what he had to how he felt about the situation, man.
The little Durk situation. I ain't saying he guilty. I don't know what the situation is. But if life is going good for you and you come from poverty, we risk so much of our freedom, time, and life trying to get where we at to put ourselves in a position where we can take care of our family and our responsibility. The best revenge was for King Von. I'm not saying Durk guilty or anything, but the best revenge that you could have got for King Von was stepping up and taking care of his kids. We ignorant. We do stupid stuff. Why is we out here trying to continue to hurt each other? It's not gonna bring it back. What's done is done. Death is permanent. Go get his kids, take his kids, and put his kids in a position where they never had to walk in their daddy's footsteps. It hurt me to see that Durk came so far in life just to end up in his predicament. Y'all rap about these things in y'all songs, showing that y'all know better and still choose to be foolish. But God knows we gotta come together because at the end of the day, we our own enemies.
That's some real shit, Woody said. I ain't gonna hold y'all on that. That's some real shit. Definitely ain't gonna hold Woody on that. That's some real shit right there. But when you gotta prove something to the world and shit, I guess, and you got niggas all on the couch on their phones looking at the comments, yo, slide for Von. Slide for Von. These niggas got that adrenaline rush. These niggas like, man, we gotta go do this shit, man. These niggas in the world thinking we soft, nigga. When you got niggas like that in your camp and hopefully Durk allegedly didn't play no part, or hopefully they didn't want it to happen this way. Hopefully these niggas did it on their own time. We don't know. We don't know, man. We don't know. But I'm gonna let y'all be the judge on this. Y'all see OTF Vonnie. Y'all see the breaking news. Y'all see what's going on in Chicago. They posting the shit on their stories out there. OTF Vonnie and rap, nigga, throw that emoji on it. It ain't looking good. Because OTF Vonnie is one of their last shooters. What do he have to say to take the stand? What did he tell the feds already that we don't know about? It's about to get nasty on this little Durk situation, y'all. It really is, man. Free Durky, old man. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge on this. I'm gonna let y'all comment. Give me y'all smoke in that comment. What y'all think, man? I think Durk got a possibility, man, because it's looking like one of the last shooters about to take the stand. And it ain't looking too good when you got one of the last shooters over there gonna start talking like this, and we don't even know the other witnesses that they got also. Let that marinate also in y'all brain. It ain't just OT and Vonnie. We don't even know who else. These niggas must have just got their discovery. So it's gonna be some more information that's gonna come out soon, believe it. Till then, on to the next video. Y'all already know the vibe. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Light one up, man. Free little Durkio, man, because this shit is nasty work out here, to be honest, man. I'm up out of here, man. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute, gang. I'm out of here.